It just happened in a heartbeat.
7 News is there as the Hewlett Fire takes a turn.
This huge plume of black and orange smoke came up, and, it just created its own storm system.
Frightening residents watching from their homes.
I've got some trigger points.
And knowing there is very little they can do about it.
Unfortunately, there's so much dead fuel up here, it's just going to have to burn.
Breaking news on the Hewlett Fire. This is a live picture from Air Tracker 7. Firefighters saying the fire's grown today, especially on the north and the east sides.
Right now, homeowners near Mount Mahogany and Gordon Creek Lane are on standby to evacuate. So far, that order has not been given. Officially, the Hewlett Fire has burned nearly 1,000 acres of the Roosevelt National Forest. However, that number is expected to go higher once fire officials provide an update later on tonight. Now, we have team coverage of these developments.
Meteorologist Mike Nelson monitoring conditions in the 24/7 Weather Center. Reporter Lance Hernandez is at the fire command post. But we start with Jacqueline Allen. Jacqueline, you talk with people watching those flames very closely.
People are nervous right now, and I can tell you in the last 5 minutes, we saw planes going over this fire, dropping fire retardant as they try to fight it, try to get things under control. And you can see here the flames coming over this ridge. People who live right here tell me those flames weren't going over that ridge this morning, and they are making their way now. People are very concerned. Take a look at this picture, these videos that we shot earlier of the flames whipping up. It is so dry up here. There is plenty of dead timber to fuel these flames, and we have been watching as this fire continues to grow and the fire line continues to progress along the mountain, but it's the wind that is making this look like a volcano here today. Now, so far they've had 2 pre-evacuation notices. No one has been evacuated yet, but many residents have been told, be ready, get your things ready before it's too late. And neighbors we talked to are concerned about their homes and their neighbors' homes.
I'd be evacuating if I were back here. There's just nothing to stop it.
But my fear is it's going to get over here onto this west side. And then you got homes here, you got Glacier View, and a lot more dense population to the west of here.
And we are up here next to Tom Smith's cabin. He let us come up here to get a good vantage point of these flames. They said they just can't believe how fast this fire has grown. We keep hearing that over and over from people who are keeping a very close eye on it. Now, right now, they are telling people to have their documents, medications, their glasses, everything like that ready to go in the pre-evacuation area. Keep your pets close. They're also telling people if you decide to evacuate, put a white towel on your door to let firefighters know that you are going to evacuate. This is a pretty incredible scene up here, and believe me, everyone is talking about what's going on, fires in the past here, and whether they need to be ready to get up and go. Reporting live, Jacqueline Allen, 7 News.
I can see why they're nervous. Thank you, Jacqueline. And 7 News reporter Lance Hernandez at the command post all day. Lance, people on the south side of the fire also on edge.
Well, and if you saw any of the smoke here in Poudre Canyon at all today, you can't help but be alarmed. That smoke was billowing skyward for much of the day. As you can see now, it's tapered off here on the south side. We are told that fire is now moving toward the north and northeast. 200 plus firefighters on the scene, all actively working the lines.
It's pretty scary. We've been watching it since it started.
Residents who live near Red Feather Lakes Road are growing more concerned. They're watching as the flames from the Hewlett Fire intensify. Today, they started smelling the smoke. Debbie Pidcock operates the Forks in Livermore. She hopes the fire doesn't start racing her way.
I'm going to start watering things down if it does start. That's about all we can do. I don't know about the gas pumps. They're on their own.
Winds also blew thick smoke into Poudre Canyon itself, reducing visibility to just a few hundred feet. Fire Command says those winds also played havoc with air support, reducing the number of flights today.
They need to be safe in their flight patterns and their activity, and they also need to be able to accurately drop the retardant or the water.
It is frightening.
Ahead of the fire on the north side, residents are preparing for the worst.
We have a couple animals, pets, and those are first and foremost in our mind, and then of course to look at the list that we have made.
Again, no evacuations have been ordered yet, but residents in 4 different subdivisions have been put on standby in case that order comes down. Fire crews, we're told, will be stationed in all of those subdivisions throughout the evening. Live in Larimer County, Lance Hernandez, 7 News.
All right, good to know. Thank you, Lance.